myself because I know I have many people that are following me on or subscribed. So I'm a commercial photographer located in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I'm a finance major at UW-Milwaukee, and I just really wanted to talk with people on here and do like live one-on-ones. I've been trying to collaborate with more YouTubers, but it's been a little bit difficult with the. I'm just gonna say because of the pandemic, but um, yeah, just this one way I thought would work out, and I've done some similar stuff on different channels like this, so I decided why not share that along with other people. So yeah, Brennan, you want to introduce yourself a little bit?
So my name is Michael. Everyone calls me Brennan. Michael Brennan. Um,
Yeah.
I I do So I'm actually studying civil engineering at the University of Wisconsin-Madison, but I do wedding filmmaking a lot. Second job, I guess, and I'm also just sort of. I guess that's
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
basic rundown.
Good. That's good. It's good. So what I was really excited about when so a few weeks ago, I don't know how many weeks ago, probably like 1 or 2 weeks ago, you just came back, correct?
Yeah, I came back January 23rd. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So basically, what
I didn't.
you didn't. Okay.
What actually is the rail? I
Interesting.
feel like I've heard of the rail pass, but
So
maybe could I save money that way.
maybe.
It's good to know for the future because I kind of want to do more.
Yeah.
So maybe we
No,
just,
that's fine.
I guess so. First, maybe I could explain packing or something,
Yeah.
but I I like kind of fell into this opportunity for a job after I graduate, but
Okay.
it's a pretty good opportunity I felt, so I wanted to take that, but that meant I would have to start working right after I graduate, so that's what I'm doing. So happened that like all of those people happen to live in places with Amtrak stations nearby,
Really.
and
Very cool. Yeah.
yeah, so that's what I
That's
did.
awesome.
So I guess I started in Milwaukee. Yeah, and so then I went on the Elder, which is a
Okay.
line from Chicago to Seattle. So I got on
Yeah.
Milwaukee and then took it out to Seattle,
Yeah.
where one of my friends lives in Seattle. So I stayed there for about a week to Savannah, Georgia. I flew that way.
Oh, you flew to Savannah, Georgia.
Yeah,
There wasn't a track that went that way,
there
or it was like too far
you
away.
would have to
Because I
go.
know some of them.
Yeah, I looked into it. So I think I left like January 3rd, I want to say,
Okay.
and then yeah, and then I got back January 23rd. So I only had like 20 days to work with,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
so planning the trip was kind of interesting. I had idea. I actually was originally trying to go down to LA even, like on
Oh yeah. No. Yeah.
the Starlight Coast. I think is the one that goes down there.
Yeah. Yeah. That sounds familiar. I'm not sure
Yeah,
if that's exactly, but yeah. Did you went through North California, right?
yeah.
Then
So actually, I did take that train, the Starlight
okay.
Coast, but I got off in Sacramento
Yeah.
because
In Sacramento.
that
Okay.
one goes Seattle to Los Angeles, I think.
Yeah. Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and that I want to do that one someday. That's the next one I want to do.
Okay.
I feel like
Nice.
that would be
Nice.
awesome. But
Yeah.
yeah, but going from Salt Lake City to Savannah on a train, you could do it.
Mm-hmm.
You would have to if
So you saw a lot of snow as well,
yeah.
like going up in the northern parts. Did you? Did it look cold? Was it cold inside the cab, or was it not? Like,
Inside the cabin it wasn't. No, it
okay,
was I mean they
interesting,
keep it
interesting. Yeah,
yeah, it was definitely cold outside. But
yeah, yeah. No, I was talking to Bill Weber because he used to live over by Glacier in
oh really?
by the Empire Builder. Um, so I was planning on going on a trip up there. I just haven't had the time. Like I'm looking for like a nice band to go photograph, something like that.
Oh yeah.
But it's just finding that time. But
Definitely.
and then so after Sacramento, where'd you go?
Salt Lake City. I didn't really.
Okay.
Sacramento. I was only in Sacramento for like maybe like 5 hours. It was kind of a layover.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
then I went
Mhm.
to. But being a photographer, I had to get out and take some pictures of the city. And
Yeah. No,
fun.
you could have had me fooled. You could have said you were there a whole day, and I would have no idea. But
No, I
that's
was
kind
just
of what
like,
it is.
I think I actually just asked like a worker at the train station.
Okay.
I was like, what's something I could go like? Well, at first I was like, where can I get coffee? Because it was early in the morning. And then I was like, what's just like something I can go like take cool pictures of? And
Oh, really?
Here by the time my train leaves.
Yeah.
And she told me, she was like, well, the Capitol's right over there. I was like, oh, perfect.
Yeah. How far away was that Capitol? Because I remember searching the Capitol at Sacramento, and I was like, that's way too far right now. Because I had or it was cold in the morning. That's the only reason why.
Oh yeah.
It was very cold.
It was it was like pleasant. It was like 50 degrees when I was there, even though it was in the middle of January.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad. I want to say it was maybe like a 20-minute walk.
Okay. Yeah. And did you have a lot of luggage or just like a suitcase?
I did. I had, what did I have? I had like a backpacking pack
Mhm.
that I took,
Okay.
and then also like this backpack here, and so like my school backpack.
Yeah.
Because I was traveling for like a month, so I couldn't travel too light. It was a little annoying to carry around. I think what I did in Sacramento was I think I had them watch my backpacking pack, and I think they charged like $10.
Oh, okay. Really? I didn't know they kept track of that stuff. That's
usually
nice to know.
I think that's actually a pretty universal.
Is that like in the like over by the entrance, or is that
like if you go to like the ticket counter, it sucks that it costs $10, but whatever.
Yeah.
And what's really annoying is if you check the bag, they'll do it for free. But I didn't want to check my bag because, because my pillow was in there and I was planning on sleeping on the train. So I was
okay.
But it's like $10, which I guess $10 isn't horrible. But yeah, you can be there, like all day, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's really cool.
Yeah.
It so have you ever like ridden a train before, like any train at all before?
I had not well, so I have a lot of family from around Chicago. So I've definitely ridden
there's
the
a lot
L
of trains up there.
Like
Yeah.
And then I've ridden the metro. Me and my family, we used to take the metro from like Kenosha to. I'm from Racine.
Okay. Yeah.
So like southeast Wisconsin. We used to take the metro like go sometimes, and then actually when I was in Spain, I took like the bullet train out there when I was in high school. That was cool. So I've taken a few trains, but never anything like that long distance.
Yeah. No, it's whenever I tell people about it, they're always surprised like that it covers so much space, just that one rail. But yeah, how were did you have dry food with you? Because I know I had dry food when I went.
I didn't. I ended up spending more money than I should. I had like I had like a jar of peanut butter that I ate.
Yeah, no, I had that too. Yeah.
What else? I brought like snack like granola bars and stuff. But then also I just like eat from the snack car in the train, which I don't recommend because it's expensive.
Yeah, it is really expensive. I remember those hot dogs being like $6 or something.
Oh yeah.
It's like, yeah.
I know I met like some people on the train, that were also like taking longer trips.
Mm-hmm.
and who forgot to bring food. And I know like some people,
Oh no.
the ramen is like by far the best deal. Like you can get like
Really?
3 ramens for the price of like one burger.
Oh
But like,
really? Yeah.
you know, that's if you're willing to eat 3 packs of ramen in one sitting.
Yeah.
Comes with its
Yeah.
downsides. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, definitely dry food would be the way to go in the future.
What I brought was you get oatmeal and you just stir it. You get some water from the fountain and you stir the
Did you
oatmeal.
use like the instant oatmeal packs?
Mm-hmm.
See, that's what
Yeah, that's what.
that's what I've done because I go backpacking, like hiking. I've
Okay.
done
Yeah.
that before, and it actually does work well if you can get hot.
Okay.
Well, I guess
If you
cold
can
water.
get hot water. I mean,
Cold water
yeah,
works, I
cold water
guess.
is so yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But,
The other thing is
but yeah.
tortillas. This is like hiking backpacking trick is tortillas, peanut butter. Then if you put like string cheese and then like just a bunch of pieces of pepperoni, it
Okay.
sounds kind of gross, but if you just up, it's like a calories in, and it's
Oh
pretty
really?
good.
Okay. Okay.
Pretty good when you're
That's cool.
hungry. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So what kind of, since this is a photography channel,
Yeah.
what kind of gear did you bring?
I just I brought
Or
my
what? Yeah.
yeah. So I really just I don't have a ton of gear. I just have my GH5, and then I only have 2 lenses. So I have my is it 12 to 35, right, or
12 to
18?
35.
No, wait.
Okay.
What is it? 12 to 35. It's over
12
there.
to 35.
Yeah. So that's my one lens, and then 100 to 300.
100. Oh, that's a nice range. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but that's what I find with those 2 lenses. You really can do. I mean, the one thing I wish. I mean, I'd like to buy more gear. I wish I had something a
Mhm.
little wider, which 12
Okay.
is 12 would be wide if it wasn't micro four thirds sensor. But
Yeah.
but yeah,
Yeah.
no, really with those 2 lenses, like you kind of can get any like other than just like specialized ideas for wide shots, like you can get most of what you would need. I didn't bring a
Yeah.
tripod.
Okay. No, because when you bring a tripod, unless you have like a super compact one that you're like actually buying to
Yeah.
travel with, you're gonna get that. But
Yeah, there was one I was in when I was in Seattle. I went to I don't know if you've been to Seattle, but I went
yeah,
to
I've been in Seattle. I love Seattle.
yeah,
Seattle's
oh
such a
yeah.
great city.
Have you been to Cary Park?
Yeah, no, I went to Cary Park. That's which
Yeah.
one is that? Okay, you got to remind
That's
me which one that is.
that's the one that's I'm trying to remember like the geography of the city. It basically it's the one where you just have like a beautiful view.
You have the They do have that like the fence or whatever
That's
that you
yeah.
kind
So
of
that's
said.
what I did. I
Yeah.
like well the thing is I kind of do that a lot like because
Hmm.
I don't like carrying around tripods like when I travel.
Yeah, that's understandable.
So I
Yeah.
feel like I've gotten actually kind of decent at like putting my wallet under the lens or something, or like
Hmm.
putting the
Hmm.
lens cap under the lens.
Yeah.
But so I actually managed to get it's on my Instagram if you can see some of the
Yeah.
pictures I got at night. But
Yeah. Yeah. Your stuff will be in the description. So,
okay, yeah.
but it's no like if I would have no idea if you use a tripod or not. Like that's often what happens.
Yeah.
But like I feel like most people would be like
I think in
asking
the
you
one
what kind of tripod you use
yeah.
or whatnot.
I think in the one I posted when I because when you're the one who takes the picture, I can
Yeah.
notice like a little bit of motion blur, especially if you look at like the top of the.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah.
like, I always see that when I look at the picture, and it's like,
Hmm.
oh well, if I would have had a tripod, probably would have.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
I think I kind of don't really care that I didn't bring one because that would have been a lot to carry around. I think,
Yeah. Yeah.
but yeah,
Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to tell if you didn't tell me like right away. So I think they were good shots. Yeah,
well, thank
but
you. Yeah,
yeah, no, because I was at the same spot and I went to take like the same photo, um, but mine was like completely different different than yours, which is like just nice seeing different perspective
Yeah,
of that area.
yeah. And what's cool here, wait, maybe I can show you.
Especially with the like temperature, because it changes all the time there. Like sometimes it can be like super sunny and then it's just cloudy
Yeah.
all of a sudden.
Yeah, like I'm so glad I was there. The last day I was there, it was like super clear and it
Mhm.
was like see Mount Rainier.
Yeah, no, that's yeah.
And I mean, I thought it was like amazing, but like my roommate or my old roommate, my friend who lives there now, was like telling me like the sun never comes out in Seattle. He was like, I
Yeah,
haven't seen this in like 2 months. Like you don't
really.
know how
Yeah.
lucky you are.
Yeah.
And it was Sunday, so he was off work because most of the
Oh yeah.
days I was there, I was like, I would kind of do my own thing when my friends were at work, because a lot of
Mhm.
them were, and then we would like hang out on the weekends. And then,
Yeah.
but when we woke up on Sunday, he just looked outside and he's like, "Okay, we're spending all day outside." He's like, "We're taking
Yeah.
advantage of this." But here,
Yeah.
I'll show
That's a
you.
good
I'll show
idea.
you just because you said that. I'll show you. I don't know how well you can see, but we went back to that spot during the day though when it was sunny.
Okay.
So I'm really proud of this. I made my phone background like the Space Needle during the
Oh
day,
yeah, Space
and
Needle.
at night.
Oh wow, yeah, no, that's cool. I like that. I like that. Yeah.
I literally pulled up the picture, I think, on my phone because I'd already edited the nighttime one on Lightroom
Okay.
and was like holding
Yeah.
it next to my camera.
Yeah.
And then we were like trying to remember like where on the little
Hmm.
fence thing we put it like the first time.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I think we matched it pretty well.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I think you did. Yeah. Good job. But I'm gonna end off the stream in like 5 minutes. So
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
have
for
any
sure.
last words, definitely let me know if you want to plug anything. But no, I definitely want to go back on the trains. Um,
Yeah.
I'm thinking northeast region, like DC, New York, Virginia, maybe
That would be
Brooklyn.
cool. I was
Yeah.
talking to, well, that was my other plan is I wanted to try to go up to New York from
Okay.
North Carolina. Like,
Yeah.
if I had enough time, because I wanted to
Mhm.
visit Cuba up there.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But when I was talking to him about it, he was telling me he took the one that goes like from Chicago to New York.
Okay.
He said he recommended that one, so
Okay.
that's the one I want
Yeah.
to try.
I might have been like asleep that one because I don't remember much of it except for like
Oh,
trees and
you've done
maybe
that one?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, and it was also raining that day, so there wasn't a lot of visibility in the first place.
Oh, yeah,
So
and that's kind of and the other thing too. Like, sometimes it's nighttime when you're going
Mhm.
through some places.
Yeah, yeah. Did you wake up to any sunrises like slightly, like just like
I did, yeah.
okay, yeah. What okay, one last question. Like what was the longest time you spent on there? Um,
Um,
for like an
the
entire trip.
Empire
Okay.
Builder was like 48 hours, I think.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. And then the trip from Seattle to Salt Lake City was 48 hours, but there was that 5 hour layover.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Which
Yeah, so like
honestly
48 hours.
it like flew by. Like
Really?
I thought I thought spending 48 hours on a train, I was like, I don't know, is this gonna be
No,
fun?
it's nice. It's kind of weird because you're
I
like
loved
moving
it. Yeah.
along. It's like you're moving along and you're just like enjoying yourself. You're not,
Yeah,
you
and
know,
when you can
you don't
walk
have to worry.
around,
Yeah.
you don't have to wear a
Yeah.
seatbelt. Like it's not like a plane.
Mm-hmm.
You have leg
Mm-hmm.
room. Like
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Um, was the one that you were in like crowded or was it open?
it was it was crowded. Honestly, it was not crowded after like Minneapolis. So like when I first
Okay.
got on, it was
Mm-hmm.
crowded. But yeah,
Yeah.
like I think a bunch of people got off in Minneapolis, and then it was like
Yeah.
pretty open.
Okay.
It was like it was nice. There was like still definitely people to talk to and like people to meet and stuff, but it wasn't
Yeah.
like you could get
Yeah.
2 seats to yourself kind of thing.
Yeah. Because that's what I was afraid of in going up on the Chicago to New York. There was just a lot of people on that one.
Oh
A
yeah,
lot of commuters probably
yeah, I can see that
going between those two cities. So
for sure.
yeah. But yeah, thank you again for hopping on this call. Really,
Yeah, thanks for having me.
yeah. No, definitely send me some Seattle photos I can put on the website. Any links? We didn't really talk too much about external stuff, but any links are going to be in the description in that one link. Um, yeah. So.
Yeah, I guess just my Instagram is.
Yeah. I also put your Vimeo in the
Oh yeah. Okay.
description.
Yeah. I was
Yeah,
gonna
so
say
I
like
found
the other
that,
one.
and
Oh, nice.
yeah, so it's already in there.
Sweet.
So yeah, hopefully everybody enjoyed this. If you guys want to see more, I probably can find one more person that's been on a train. I don't know if I can or not. They're kind of rare, but they're definitely not rare. I've definitely met a bunch of people after my train trip. But
That's what I want to shout out. You said
yeah,
I want to shout out trains. Like
shout out trains. Yeah, be
I
awesome.
I could talk for hours about how I wish the U.S. had more rail travel, but I will that maybe save that conversation for another time.
Maybe, yeah, yeah. They also have trains in Europe. Those
Well,
the
they're way
long trains.
bigger
I
in
don't
Europe.
know I don't know if I told you that. I've been talking to somebody about it, where they have this one train that goes from Siberia all the way to, I think like some other country.
Somebody told me about that.
Is,
I think it goes to like I think you can almost take it to like Portugal or something.
yeah, Portugal, yeah, yeah. I
It's
think
like the
that's what it was.
entire like span of Asia and Europe.
Yeah,
No,
but
trains are so much bigger in Asia and in Europe.
oh yeah,
That's kind of my whole thing is I would love to see trains get bigger in the U.S. I mean,
yeah.
once we had the Great Road, and then we love our cars, I guess here, which cars
Yeah,
are, but I don't know.
we surely do. Yeah, we got to get those the electric trains going, the high speed.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But yeah, thank you everybody for joining. I'm gonna end off the stream. Thank you, and I will see you guys in the next video.